Welcome to my second vlog post. Sorry if I look a bit hideous today. I've been feeling really ill all week, so it's probably got something to do with it. I really wanted to do it today just because I've sort of had this in my head all week and I've really wanted to put it into a vlog, and I'm really enjoying, doing the whole vlogging thing, so I thought I'd do it today anyway, but I do apologise. So if you read my blog, you'll know that I was planning on doing a vlog on kind of all work orientated things this week, mainly just because I started my new job, as I'm sure probably all of you are aware from my crazy tweets, and I really just want to share with you some little tips that I've got. But before I start, I really want to talk about skin. Okay, because I have been speaking to quite a lot of people on Twitter lately who said that they've had really bad problems with their skin because one minute the weather is really hot and the next minute it's really horrible and cold. And that can't be good for our skin, it really can't. I've got dry skin all around here, under my eyes just look all horrible. So I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a few tips at the beginning of every one of my vlog posts just about how to look after your skin. It doesn't just have to be your skin on your face, it could be how to moisturise, how to fake tan, that kind of thing. Just like a little random tip that I've picked up from somewhere that I think could be of interest to you. So my one this week is really simple, and it's about how to get rid of the bags under your eyes. All the tips that I'm going to be doing are all sort of home remedies, just because I know that quite a lot of people that read my blog don't have the money to go out and spend loads and loads of money on getting the best products, because I know I don't. So I thought I want to keep it to the kind of budget that I can afford, so that I know that the people that read my blog would obviously agree that they can afford it too. So if you can afford milk, you can afford this one. I picked this tip up when I was about 16 because I used to wake up for school in the morning and have huge bags under my eyes, and when you're at the stage where you fancy all the boys and you think, I can't go in looking like this. So all I did was, in the morning I'd get a glass of milk. It has to be freezing cold. It really does, because it doesn't work if it's not really, really cold. So been in the fridge all night, cold. And then all you need is 2 of these. Well, you can have one if you want to put it on both eyes. I don't really know if you want to or not. And you just dip them. So I'll put one in and I'm going to put the other one in. Dip them into the milk and let them soak. I'm going to show you kind of what I do at the end of the blog, so I'm just going to leave them. I usually leave it for 20 minutes. It doesn't need to be left for that long, to be honest. I could probably take it out now, but when I got the tip it said to leave it for 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm now going to go into some of the tips and clothes and that kind of thing that I've picked up from working my first week. For anyone who's actually interested, I absolutely loved it. Couldn't be a more perfect job, so I'm really looking forward to going back on Monday, even though it's quite nice to have the time off now. My first thing is that I'm going to talk about within the work side of things is shoes. Now, being at work, you think that you can wear any shoes and it'll be fine because you're sitting down all day, unless obviously you've got a standing up base job. But in my job I sit down all day, so you think maybe you can get away with wearing heels and stuff like that. No, you can't. Seriously, stick to flat ballet pumps. You can't go wrong with them. And they go with everything. I've got 1,000 pairs, but at the moment this is my favourite pair. They are currently in Topshop. How nice are they? They are such a nice colour and they go with everything. The best thing about these, I'll just show you that they're from Topshop. The best thing about these is that you can wear them with tights. I always think that ballet pumps look so weird with tights, and so you have to then, one minute you're wearing your ballet pumps with jeans and the next minute you've got to find new shoes to go with your tights. But these go with both, and that's something that I have never had before in ballet pumps. So they're sort of my product of the week in a kind of way, because I say product, it's not product, it's item of the week. because they're so you can use them for anything, and really that's what you want from something that you're going to wear to work. I will put a list of kind of shoes that I think are really appropriate for work, all in that kind of style below. These ones cost me £25, but I know that if you've got a smaller budget that you can get them from Primark for equally as cheap and equally as good, really. The only problem that I would like to highlight to anyone who's thinking of buying these shoes is that you can't really go out in the rain in them, because they seem to just hate the rain. They soak it all through and you end up just covered in water. But apart from that, you know, they're great shoes. I mean, how often do you have to run around in the rain? Probably quite a lot in England, but okay, so my next thing I'd like to move on to, I've got a little collection mounting, is sleeveless blouses. Now I know what you're thinking, okay, it's winter now, I don't really want a sleeveless blouse, but they're so perfect for putting cardigans or coats or that kind of thing over, because the problem I think that most people have is that they think that they need to dress up really warm because, you know, they're going outside for a little bit, but then when you get into the office and it's boiling hot, do you really want to be wearing layers and layers of jumpers and stuff like that? So I think wearing a sleeveless blouse with a cardigan over the top is perfect. I've selected 3 of my favourites. I don't know if you'd agree, you may hate them, but I'll show you them anyway, and again the links will be at the bottom. Or this is it, actually, if you're watching it on YouTube, if you just click onto my blog, the links will be on my blog, and if you're watching it on my blog, they'll be underneath. I'm going to start with my favourite. I thought you meant to end with your favourite, but I really love this and I want to show you. This, again, is from Topshop. I'll show you little bits in a bit more detail. The sleeves look like this. As you can see, they're see-through. And they've got shoulder pads. I mean, they're not really exaggerated shoulder pads, because I'm a bit wary that I always think I've got really big shoulders, so I would never wear shoulder pads that are too big, so don't worry about that, they're not huge. The blue is so lovely, and it's kind of a meshy sort of material. I don't know how else you describe it. It is see-through, you'd have to wear it, just, I mean, I've got this little white t-shirt on underneath. I think that would work fine, that's the kind of thing I usually wear with it. And it's got a lovely zip at the back. I don't know why, but I've got such an obsession with things that have zips at the back. I think that they're really cool, and I don't really know why. I've bought another dress, which I'm going to have probably put on my next week's outfit of the week, which has a zip going all the way down the back, and I love it. Again, this is from Topshop. I'm sorry, I know everything in my life is from Topshop, but you know, I really would recommend it. I know it's not sleeveless, that kind of goes against me saying, oh, sleeveless things are amazing, but oh, this is just so amazing. And I actually bought this before I got a blog, so I've never really been able to mention it before, which annoys me because I hate it when I buy really nice clothes and I can't tell everyone about them. I will put details of that. I don't think you'll be able to get it in, well, you won't be able to get it in Topshop anymore, but I will put a few eBay links up, and I will look for some similar things on eBay, on Topshop for you, so that you can have a look at similar styles, because there is quite a lot of similar styles in at the moment. My next one is actually not from Topshop, it's from New Look. Oh, I hope that you can see this kind of quite well. Sorry, it's a bit creased. So, New Look. Now this is a size 10, which is weird, because I thought, okay, size 8 looked really small, and this is really actually quite small as well. I think it's meant to show a bit of your stomach, but I don't like that, so I always wear it with a high-waisted skirt. It's a bit too short to wear with trousers. Now, I think this is amazing because the colour is so nice, and I think that quite a lot of people have said to me that when I wear this colour, it sort of brings out my hair colour and that kind of thing, so a little tip for maybe blonde people, that this colour works well with blonde hair. This is great for work as well, it's really comfortable, the material is really soft, and you know, it's from New Look, it doesn't break the bank or anything like that. Again, I will put prices on underneath. So yeah, I mean, this is my second item. I'll show you the, you can see the button detailing. It's really nice, really simple and perfect for work. I mean, I've probably mentioned this before, but I work in a place that has said that they want smart casual, which, to be honest, I don't know what smart casual is. I'm just sort of winging it every day at the moment, so. And my third, this is actually sleeveless again. I know the other one, the first one I showed you wasn't. This is from Dorothy Perkins. Okay, and how amazing is this? I don't know, maybe you won't agree, but my friend hated, well, she didn't hate it, but she wanted to give it to me. So she paid however much she paid for it, and then she gave it to me for a tenner, and I was like, definitely. I used to always like go for her wardrobe on nights out and be like, can I borrow it? And she just didn't want it anymore. It's from Dorothy Perkins. I've actually got I've got a size 12 in it, which is a bigger size than I am, just because I really like that floaty sort of, that cute fairy look, you know, and I think that you can really get that with this. I love the collar as well. Everyone who reads my blog knows I have crazy obsession with collars at the moment. So that's my winter my winter item, really, in terms of work. I know that you might be thinking that's really weird, but they work so well with cardigans, and I think that you should really appreciate that. And finally, this. Everyone knows what this is. It's Vaseline. If you don't, then I don't know where you've been living. Mine. Does anyone have that problem where they have to go like round in a ring, rather than, if someone dips their finger in, I get really angry. So I won't let any of my friends use it anymore. I have a serial dipper friend, and I just won't let her near it. I've got an aloe vera one, just because people say aloe vera and aloe vera, so I never really know what to say, but I call it aloe vera. Just pocket size. The reason that I'm saying this to you is because you're probably going to go into an office where the air conditioning is on full all the time and your lips get so dry, as well as your skin. So it's good to be careful with moisturiser. You know, I'm not an advocate for people that put crazy amounts of moisturiser on, because it just doesn't work. But Vaseline is such a good thing to have, because you can just lather it on when the air conditioning is blowing in your face, and it will make your lips feel so much better. I hate that feeling of having dry lips. And that's the kind of things that I wanted to talk to you about today. Sorry, it's been a bit of a random post, but I wanted to just share with you my first week of work experiences of what you need and what you don't, well, not what you don't need, just what you need. So we're going to finish off by seeing how the milky cotton wool turned out. I presume I thought about this earlier. I presume that you knew it was cotton wool when I said to you, put this in. So if you didn't, this is cotton wool. Okay, so before anything else, you need to really, really get to it. I'm actually going to do this all in one, just so it's easier, and wring it out so there's not hardly any milk on it. You don't really want loads of milk. And then just place it. I'm not going to literally do it, actually I will do it a little bit, but you place it under your eyes here so you can still see. And I leave it on for about 2 minutes, and it makes such a difference you wouldn't believe. So I'd really recommend it. And if you do it, please tell me what you think about it, because it's always been amazing for me. So I'd like to see if it works for other people. And that's about it, really. If you have any ideas of what I should do my next vlog post about, please let me know. I'll be happy to try it out. And if you have any problems with your skin or anything like that you want to talk to me about, I'll try and look up some home remedies and try and sort that problem out. Apart from that, I hope you all have an amazing weekend, even though the weather is a bit crazy horrible at the moment. And I will see you next week for another vlog post, hopefully. Bye!